I am on my cell phone, so hopefully I now have sound, and hopefully everybody can log back in. So this has been an insane night with tech. I am so sorry. I don't know what's going on. It's just insane. So we're doing this. We're doing this again. Now I'm on it with my phone. Joshua Williams is in the house. Hi, Joshua, and welcome. Hopefully we'll be rejoined by Tanya and Stellar Piper and some others. We have had nothing but tech issues, and I am so sorry. So it looks like we have it all worked out. Yep. So thank you for hanging out, Joshua. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, it all does. The last thing that you want when you're on live is to have anything go wrong. So I'm really kind of concerned that what happened may be about an hour ago. We had an update that just decided to upload on my computer. So I'm going to have to go back and play with it and see if it didn't mess something up. So we'll see. But at least, you know, you're here hanging out, and I think we've got another one coming in. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, yeah. I'm going to post, let me post in my Facebook group to let everybody know that I think we got this now. So how are you tonight, Joshua? I hope you're having a better night than I am. Okay. I'm glad you're good. And I got that posted. It's actually a relief to know that it's going good for somebody. All right. Now we have it. Okay. And let me just get somebody to make a phone call for me right quick. Okay. John, if you let her know.
Yep.
Allie. Okay, so we're going to make a phone call for Stellar Piper. Hopefully she can come back and join us and the others. So there we go. I'm going to adjust this camera just, just a little bit. Hopefully get something in the screen besides white. That didn't help. Sorry about that. So our plan for the night is to do a mail call and an unboxing. So of course, when I've got something special I want to do, that's when tech hits, and I'm so sorry. Amber, hey, welcome. How are you? We've got Amber and John Homestead Projects in the house. Hello, Amber. Stellar Piper is here. Tanya's here. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. This is crazy. So, but I'm thinking, yeah, hooray sound, absolutely. But I'm thinking that when they did the update a little while ago, I'm thinking it like really messed something up. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. Amber, I'm sorry you're sick. I'm sorry to hear that you had the stomach bug. You haven't eaten any salad lately, have you? I hope not, anyway. Spider-Man the Hero is back with us. Hi, Spider-Man. He says, yes, sorry for the bad joke. Yeah, it's okay. So, wow, Tanya, that's incredible. You've lost 60 pounds. I am so proud of you. Yay. I don't have a bell or I'd ring it. Okay, Amber says no salad, so that's good. So I got a couple of things to open up. Lithical Icicle sent me some mail. I got it I don't know, a week or so ago. It came in while I was out of town. So when I open this up, it's always great to hear from her. And heck, it's also always nice to get mail that's not a bill, right? And Amber, I brought your package with me to mail. So hopefully tomorrow I can find a mailbox. Don't be thrown off about it coming from North Carolina though. But I do have it. And elliptical icicle, she is like a really super sweet person. Ooh, Amber says, I had a spoiled hot dog, took a bite of it and swallowed by accident. Amber, I'm so sorry. I hope you get better too. And I have the dog, sorry about that, but he's making his presence known. See, he doesn't like it sometimes when somebody else gets attention. So my husband's going to take care of him. Or he's going to take care of my husband. I'm not sure how this is going to work. So who knows. But once to see you guys. This is a cute little card from Elliptical Icicle. And it says, with special thoughts of you. It's just got a little bee on it. It's just the cutest thing. And this is a Mother's Day card. So happy Mother's Day, Lippy. Happy summer. Happy you. She says, when Mother's Day comes, don't think for a minute the day would go by without thoughts of you in it. Hope you have a lovely Mother's Day. With lots of love, Bella, Elliptical Icicle. Is that not cute? So there's a card. So thank you, Bella. That's so sweet. And Amber says, let's see, backing up. Amber says, thank you for the good wishes. Stella Piper says that she had a friend that had the surgery and it made her feel like a completely new person. Joshua Williams says, YW. Tanya says, it has me as well, which is awesome, Tanya. I was just talking to a friend here today at the conference that I was attending, and she said she's really glad that she has had the surgery. I've got several friends who have done it, so I'm so proud of you for 60 pounds. And Amber is probably going to be the next one to lose 60 pounds because she's on clear liquids. So don't eat the hot dogs anymore, Amber. And Stellar says, is it time for Tomlin to have his favorite delicious thing? Nightly favorite. Yes. Yes and no. He's going to go ahead and have it, but it may be just a little early. And so what Stellar Piper is talking about is my dog, who's not spoiled a bit, has to have his very specific bone every night. And so he's going to go ahead and have it just a touch early. Figures, right? So hang on a second. I dropped my boxes. Okay. Let me go ahead and go with the first unboxing here. It says, I just got home. Did I miss the unboxing? Oh, no, you didn't, Spider-Man. We got him going on here. And Spider-Man said, Stellar Piper says, Spider-Man, I don't think so. We're doing the mail. And so here we go. And Tanya says, spoiled much? Tomlin, I mean. Yes, he is. I do my best to spoil him so he can spoil me. Although we got a little bit fussed at today. I went to get on a bus today and the driver was like, no, he can't come on. And I just said, service, and we just went ahead and got on the bus anyway. And the driver was like, so. And then these other two people made rude comments, so I'm like, just ignoring him. So this unboxing should be, sometimes I get hot, of course, in the van, and I want a little fan, but I really don't want to keep buying batteries. So hopefully this is the fan that charges over a USB cable. This was actually sent for me to try. So there's the box. And I've got high hopes for this little gadget. We'll see. Okay. Okay. So we have the fan, which is a nice size, and it clips. So that's going to be nice. So I can put it wherever I need to in the van camper. Just to give you a size comparison, this mouse is just a regular size mouse from Walmart. So that'll give you a size comparison with the fan. It's got the USB cord and little card. So we've got these three pieces in the box. And this says, "Dear customer, thank you for choosing Comlife. We hope you've enjoyed this purchase. Always looking forward to receiving any words from you to make our product service better. If you have any problem, blah, blah, blah. Please do us a favor to share it by writing a review on Amazon. Appreciate it a lot for your support," etc. So there's the card. There is one more thing in the box, sorry. And that is the mini fan manual. And the manual is also kind of miniature. Let's see. Mini fan, USB capable, ion battery, sponge. Okay, this is a diffuser, I see. Got to take that little part off. So, okay. I don't see a sponge, so I'm going to trust that it's inside the USB. I'm inside the fan. It's got the USB. Okay. So let me plug this up. I'm really hoping this will be good because you know, even when we're running the air conditioner or the heater, it's nice to have something. Or if I'm just sitting at my desk, and I really like the idea that it's going to charge from a USB. Okay, it looks like you would just put this in the back. There we go. Nope. Yep, fits really firmly. Okay, I just tried it in on the computer. This is a no-go. Things happening. Yep, no air. So, we'll try that later. I'll have to see about charging it in the wall. So we already know it's not going to work plugged into the USB port on a computer, which was actually something that I had thought it would do. So, okay. So we'll set this aside. Whoops. We'll set this aside until later. And then let me get the box for the other item. Okay, and I'm going to come back and do a review on some of these. Give me a few days to try the products and develop an opinion on them. But I wanted to go ahead and do the unboxing live. Yeah, Tanya, I'm thinking it probably does have to charge. a whirl. You never know. And I want to thank those of you guys who saw my last video about making window shades for the van. I've gotten some great comments on it. I've gotten a couple of good emails. So I'm looking forward to getting the second half of that up. Just give me a couple of weeks to get it, and I'll have it up. Okay, let's see what this is going to look like. Hopefully this is the heating pad that I ordered. Yes, Tomlin. Ta-da! Heating pad. So, and this can be used moist or dry. I've got my husband in there doing dishes. So what happens? Tomlin opens the door. Hi, Tomlin.
Hi, Tomlin. Get back, Tomlin.
This I should be able to use also in the van. I'm hoping so anyway, because there's a couple of things that goes wrong with my legs. One is I have the foot drop problem anyway, so I've got the leg brace and my leg and ankle just don't work well. The other thing that happens is when I have the problem, my leg on that size, the muscle all seizes up and it looks really weird. It's like the cramp from HEB. We won't go there, but heating pads help. But the problem is I haven't found one that I could really use in the van. So I've got an electric blanket for the van, but there's almost no heat to it. So we have the solar on the van, so I expect to be able to hook this up into a regular electrical outlet. And this, oh, I'm gonna like this. If this works, I already think I'm gonna like it because the fabric, I've already touched a little bit of the fabric. Here, let me go ahead and cut it open. But the fabric seems, oh, it is really soft. I don't want to touch too much. But yeah, the fabric is super soft. This looks like it's gonna be a really nice size. 18 inches long. It's got several controls. There we go. And that looks great. So, hold on just a second. Let me get the other box that fell off. I'll be right back. Okay, here we go. And let's see. I'm also going to plug in my phone. Since I wasn't planning on using the phone, it's not fully charged. Okay. Let me get that back straight up. That. Okay. Maybe okay. Well, this is going crazy and it won't let me. I shouldn't have upset the apple cart. Hold on. This is insane tonight. Thank you guys for hanging out with me on this. Okay. There we go. Now I knocked the balance off of my phone, but I think we've got it plugged up and going on. Okay. Stellar Piper says, I just have to keep the dog off of it. Stellar, that is not going to happen. I promise. We argue all the time about who's got the electric blanket, me or the dog. So I wish I could keep him off of it, but I just don't see that happening. Who was it that said he was spoiled? All y'all, right? So, oh, by the way, while I'm doing the unboxing on this last box, you guys go ahead and click like for me. You know, I'm not really sure what's in this one. This one just kind of showed up. Well, yes, Tomlin is a spoiled, rotten furball. You've got that right. And Spider-Man says he did on the last 3 videos tonight. Not sure what that's referring to. And Tanya said, yes, I wear leg braces on my feet for foot drop and prolapse. Tanya, I wear it for foot drop too. Yeah. Basically my foot just quit working one day. Started having pain on Friday and boop, it wouldn't work come Monday. So let's see. Okay, questions about your order. Oh, this is the book. Okay, this is some books. Ah. Here we go. I didn't realize these were coming from Amazon. Advice to a Young Christian Bride. This is actually some books that, yeah, Stellar, they came. Okay. These are some scriptures that were shared. Hi, Rose Kitchen. How are you? These are some scriptures that were shared, that were put in a book that we're going to be able to give to brides. And Stellar Piper there, she's the one that did the editing on the books and selected the cover. So what do you guys think? Do we like the cover? And here's the back of it. So, yay. So we've got a few life tips, some scriptures. Stay close to families and friends. That's great. So there you go. So thank you, Stellar, for sending those my way. I could not figure out what in blue blazes that I had received. So thank you guys. So what I'll do on all of these is, like I said, I'm going to use them for a little while and then I'll do a review on them, because I don't ever do a review on something until after I've used it and I feel comfortable with it, because you guys are going to ask me questions about it later and I want to make sure I can answer your questions. Plus, I want to use it for a while, because if something's junk, I want to tell you that, you know. So I don't ever do this, oh, it's a wonderful product, unless I really believe it's a wonderful product. And I've had a couple of offers in the past where I've had things sent to me to review and I just didn't. I didn't like the product. It was so bad, I just sent it back to the company. And one item I actually did that and still put a little thing up online because they really made me mad. So anyway, that's the mail call for tonight. So, and with the Calicycle, I really do appreciate this card. Sorry it's so late. So thank you. I always enjoy getting mail. So that being done, we can just kind of sit back and, you know, just enjoy it. And Tanya asks, is that book only for brides? I would love a copy. Okay, we can see about getting you one. It should be available on Amazon. I set it up that way. Okay, great. So I've got a couple of them here. So some of these, I guess I'll just go ahead and flip through it. Some of these are just like a sentence or two on the single page, but that gives you room to scribble and make your own notes on the pages. So I think that's really neat. So, and then toward the back are some tips. So that's great. So I actually have not flipped through this yet to look at it. So Stellar, I will give you an opinion on it shortly. But thanks for doing all the typing and the editing. So there you go. So that was nice of you. Thank you. So Tanya is asking if you can send her a link. Stellar, I don't have anything on that. So if you post that in the Facebook group, that way other people can see it. Okay. And Tanya, you can get it from her when she posts it in the Facebook group. And that would be Facebook groups, Gayle Vlogs. So, oh, there you go. So okay. So, all right, awesome there. So how are you folks tonight? You guys know I'm away at a conference, which tonight's the last night, and I'm really glad. Conferences can be rather challenging. And I'm hoping to track down the bus driver tomorrow. You know, this is like my dogs. We've been doing this for over a decade, coming to the same conference, the same time every year. First time we've ever had a problem. And I'll probably talk about this some more on Service Dog Friday, so I don't want to give it all away. But the bus driver actually went through and he waved at me as he went by. But I was between trolley stops, and then I just happened to have the same driver, and he was like, no. So I was like, service, and I just went ahead and walked on. So some of the things you get into. But it's really interesting to, we've been here for, like I said, over a decade now, and this is the first time that we've run into other AKA service dogs and their ESAs. So anyway, we'll talk about more on Friday. So that's a preview of what's to come. So there you go. So, and thank you again, Stellar, for doing that. So, what are you guys up to tonight? I've got my little earbuds here. I'm going to put those aside. Can't believe they didn't work. You guys know what I'm going to be doing later tonight. I'm going to be trying to figure out what happened to my computer. Oh, Stellar says she cross-posted it to the Facebook group. Thank you, Stellar. And Amber says, I'm back. I had to reply to some comments on my new videos, which is awesome. So, I have not had a chance to post any comments on anybody's videos, But Amber, I saw that you're working on the Pontiac, on the car. I just haven't had a chance to post it. I started watching the video right as one of the sessions was starting for conference, so I didn't even see enough of it to count. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to watch that. So you'll be getting some comments from me shortly. And Stiller says, I'm glad it turned out okay. Feels good. Nothing really is what Amber says. Spider-Man the Hero says, how many times do you do live streams per week? Spider-Man, I do it twice a week, Sunday nights and Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. But I've had somebody, actually a couple of somebodies, want me to do it earlier in the day, at least one day in a week. Sunday is still going to stay 9 p.m. But I may bump a day early, bump one of the days up earlier in the day, and maybe like a 2 or 3 p.m. So I'm trying to figure out what day is going to work. I'm leaning toward Thursday. You guys let me know what you think about what day, but I'm looking at Thursday, maybe at 2 o'clock. But let me know what you think. Spill it. Leave it in the comment section there on the chat room. And Tanya says, can't use Amazon on my phone. Also, the computer is broken. Okay. Tanya, if you don't mind Facebooking me your address, I can see that you get one. And Amber says, my earbuds broke. I need to buy a new set. Okay. Amber, would you believe I saw earbuds the other day at the Dollar Tree? And so I picked up a pair, and they actually did pretty good. And I'm away at a religious conference. And Tanya says, where can I PM you? Tanya, just go ahead and PM me on the group, Gayle Vlogs. That should do it. I think we've PM'd before there. And Spider-Man the Hero says Thursday would be okay at 2. Okay. And Amber and John says, Stellar, that's where I buy my earbuds. And Tanya Lambert says, okay. And Stella Piper said, annual conference, it's a conference for all the United Methodist clergy and laity within a set geographical area. Yep. So that's where I am. So, but, whoa, the whole table is bouncing. Sorry about that, guys. We get a little help bumping it periodically. So it is really rocking tonight, isn't it? Okay, bud. So, sorry about that. Mr. Spoiled is helping me out. Because one of the things as a service dog that he's trying to do is go underneath the table. And so that means he sometimes bumps the table as he's going underneath. So, but what you gonna do? So, anyhow. And you're welcome, Tanya. You're welcome. And Stiller, I just deleted your message. That was by mistake. I'm sorry. I was trying to make sure, oh, I see now. I was trying to make sure that you had the wrench. So I see that you've got it. Sorry about that. And Amber, you've got the wrench too. Okay, perfect. Stellar says, oh, I didn't notice. Okay, well, you probably would in a few minutes with me, you know. My mama called me a lot of things, but she didn't ever call me smart. Let's just say that. So, and I don't know how long it's going to take me to figure out my cotton picking computer issues. Oh well, I bet the update knocked something off, but anyhow, that's done. That's in the past. Yeah. So we have this nice big room for this conference, and there's nothing on the walls. They are working on these rooms, And the rooms are all, I mean, the room is all just like this and just plain. It is so freaky because there's no pictures on here. So if I keep looking around, that's why it kind of still freaking me out. Let me get my glasses up. And Stellar says, did your updates take forever? Mine took a couple of hours. No, actually, the computer was down for, I'm going to guess, around 30, 40 minutes because I was freaking out that it wouldn't be ready for the live stream. And yeah, of course, it wasn't ready for the live stream. It may have booted back up, but there was something up with the sound. And Stellar says, the room looks very beige. Lord, honey, isn't that the truth? That's the color. We've got beige lampshades, beige shades on the windows, beige walls. But tonight, it's done. I don't have to worry about it. So. And Spider-Man the Hero says, kind of the room there looks like a hospital. Yeah, the colors are kind of similar. So Rose Kitchen was in here. I'm just flipping through. Rose, are you still here? I'm doing kind of a roll call. I know that Stellar and Tanya and Amber and Spider-Man is here. I know over on the other chat we had Joshua Williams who popped in. Amber said, okay, and Amber says at least the colors are pretty cool. Yeah. It's kind of nice. Everything is, nice and clean, which is great because it's still. Joshua Williams says, I'm still here. Great. Joshua, I was afraid we had lost you with all the jumping back and forth. So I'm glad you're still here. Stellar says the same thing. So, yeah. So I appreciate it. So, and Mel, we had him in on the other chat, but, aw, Josh, thank you. You just melted my heart. He said, I would never leave you. Thank you, Joshua. So we had Mel in on another chat, and Joshua, I don't know if you know Mel, but he also is from New York. It's pretty cool. It's kind of like having Old Home Week when we have folks from New York in. I've seen that. And he says, no. He is a really neat guy. He's got a really neat channel. It's Mel, and let me see if I can get his channel pulled up real quick and flip it over here. I don't know if it's going to let me do this or not. But I still have my computer on. All right now. There's got to be some way I can do this. Oh, I bet I can go into my subscribers. Because I typed in Mel in the description and I've got like 50 million Mels. See if I can pull them out. What? Amber, that's not even something funny to joke about. I'm going to get you one day. You just wait. August is coming. I will think of some way to get you back. Guys, Amber and I have met offline, and we're getting together later this summer. Well, Well, I can't find them, Joshua, but I'm going to keep looking. Because you guys, being from the same general area, might enjoy hooking up. Mel is a very deep person who tells it like it is on his channel. Okay, I can't find his URL, but I'll look for it and see about maybe posting it on one of your videos or something. And Stellar Piper is giving Amber a hard time right back. She says, when I first get sick and when I'm first getting better, my sarcasm goes into overdrive. Only when you're getting, how about when you're getting sick, when you're getting better, and everything in between? Her sarcasm is always on. And then Spider-Man says something about April Fool's Day. Amber's laughing at Stellar. Tanya says she's really tired and going to bed. Tanya, thank you very much for coming in. I appreciate it. I'm glad that you're even feeling up to joining us at all. But congratulations on your weight loss. Congratulations on just all your achievements. So, and thanks for your address. I'm going to go ahead and I'll figure out a way to get this out to you. So, and Joshua and all saying good night, Tanya. So, there we go. And I'm still kind of glancing around now. It bothers me that I can't find Mel on my stuff. Of course, it may be just my luck for today. But I will hunt him down online. I will find his channel. Okay. Oh, I just got a Twitter message in. Hold on. Pulling that up. Okay. What is this? Okay, I'm checking Twitter just to see if it happens to be something pertaining to the chat. It does not. Believe it or not, it's somebody who's offering to help me with my social media campaign. And they have 279 followers. Am I looking at that right? 207. Yeah, somebody's going to offer to help with a social media campaign that has 279 followers. Just going to jump right on that one. And Stellar Piper says you'll found it. And I think, here it is. Okay. Joshua, this is Mel's channel I just posted. I know, Stellar, right? Are you sure they were offering help instead of just asking for it? Granny Monster is here. Hi, Granny. And Granny's like, yep, Mel's office. And awesome. Yeah, you guys, Granny's not so bad herself. She's pretty cool. And she does wonderful videos with her cat, Skittles. And she's saying hi. So anyway, Joshua, you may just want to check out his channel. Hopefully you'll like it. Gayle, you know what a good computer for you is? A Chromebook. You know, I looked at a Chromebook, but the problem with that was it wouldn't do anything offline. Of course, this was a couple of years ago, so maybe they've changed it. But everything I did, it was going to have to be on the cloud or online. And at the time, I had a metered internet connection, and that just was not going to work at all. Stellar likes the Lenovo. I do too. So far. Now, this little update's got me a little twitchy, but I like it so far. And Granny says, I can only make so many Kitty Skittles videos. He makes me pay him with tuna fish. That's okay. Spoil them. But Stellar Piper, do you want to tell her what the name of our cat was? It'll make Granny laugh. And I love that Skittles makes you pay with tuna fish. That's just cool. And yes, Stellar, that would be the one. Does that sound familiar at all, Granny? That's one of the reasons why I like your videos. And Granny, this is my daughter, Stellar Piper. She is a world-class flute player. Hence, Stellar and Piper. And Stellar, you may want to check out Izzy and Emo's channel. Come to think of it. Let me see if I can find them right quick. Of course not. I'm sorry, I said Izzy and Emo. It's Emo and Izzy. That's probably why I can't find it. Here I am recommending all these channels, and they're not even here to defend themselves. Okay, here we go. Ha! Found it. You know, when you get things in the right order, things go better. Here you go, Stellar. So, okay. Let's see. Granny Monster says, they say a cat has 9 lives. I guess Skittles is living many at one time. Stellar, it's awesome to meet you, and your mother is a darling person, so you must be exceptional too. You guys are so sweet. But I think Stellar, that you're just gonna love Granny's work. You're just gonna love it. And Amber, I already know that you know Granny. And Stellar Piper says, already subbed to them, but I haven't been getting their notifications, so I'll have to tweak something. Notifications on YouTube, total rant. I'm not going to go there. But just know that if they've got another social media platform, follow them on that, because you may be more likely to get notifications there than anywhere else. Because sometimes YouTube sends out notifications and sometimes they don't, and you never know. Another channel I like posted a rant about notifications recently. Yeah, YouTube has changed the way they do notifications. Apparently, they're supposed to be notifying people like daily or something, but I haven't gotten notifications on any of the channels I follow in a couple of days. And Granny says, you must also on your YouTube page prior to going live mark it so if they do have the bells, they'll be given the alert. Um, Granny says, I did a video on how to turn it on your videos. And Stellar Piper said, oh, I figured it out. I hadn't clicked the bell. But I clicked the bells on mine and I'm still not getting all my notifications. And hey Steve, hi Herfords, how are you? I'm getting a low battery alert on my phone. I can't believe this. And if it goes, I'm off. But I'm just gonna go until it goes. So there you are. So, oh my gosh, I've been on it for almost an hour. No wonder it's about to go. But we'll just go until its last second. So just until its last dying bite. Okay. But Herfords is saying the more you upload, the more notifications will work for you, which is good to know. Because like I said, I haven't been getting notifications. And Stellar Piper's saying hi, as is Granny. And Stellar Piper says that Townsend said the default for subscribers to receive occasional notifications, whatever that means. Okay. And Granny says that part of the issue might be the part of the creator. They have to work together in order for the bells to work these days. Spider-Man the Hero says, plug in your phone if you can. And Stiller says, I think it's plugged in. And Spider-Man says, okay. And yeah, it is. I did that a little while ago. This is my heavier duty cord too. It's like 2 amp and it's on a 2.4 amp charger. So it ought to be keeping right up with us. But it didn't have quite the full charge. Close to it though, but not quite. Because I wasn't expecting to do YouTube on my phone. Had I been expecting, but who knew? So, but yeah, it's plugged in. And don't forget, you guys, if you haven't clicked like, please do so. Okay, Granny says under advanced settings on the page when making your video, toward the very bottom is the option to mark to send notifications out as a change recently made. On the page when making the video. I'm going to look at that because I've got a video. Oh, it may already be uploaded. I've got a video that may be coming out tomorrow, so I will check that. Stellar says phone was plan C, I think. Yeah, it was. What I'll just have to do, if I can't get the mic to work, I'll just have to go buy another one. I'm a little concerned about that because the earbud mic didn't work, but I'll figure something out. Herford says, actually it's more the reverse. If you upload, say, once a month, you get punished by YouTube by not being able to notify your subscriptions. Oh. That makes sense in a YouTube sort of way. And Granny Monster says, girl geek, sorry, chuckle. I need to stay on top of that stuff for some of us monsters. I appreciate it. I don't know how you stay up on it, but thank you. I totally appreciate it because I didn't know that. So maybe I'm screwing up and that's why notifications aren't going out. Who knows? And Stellar says, buy a new phone or a new mic. Don't need a new phone because a friend of mine gave me hers, but it's going to have to be a new mic. And that may have to wait till after payday, first of next month kind of thing. So, but I got another low battery alert. Let me see. And it won't tell me. Okay. It won't tell me how much battery time I've got left. Heck, it may not even know at this point between using it and having it plugged in. It's crazy. Spider-Man Hero says, I'm getting a Roku so I can watch you, Gayle, on my TV, 32 inches. Wow. Okay, so is a Roku something for casting on your TV? I don't have a TV. I just have the laptop and the phones. Yes, okay. Awesome. Thanks for clearing that up. Oh, my husband's over here nodding his head. He knows what it is. Maybe it's a man thing? And Stellar. And Granny Monster's saying, Stellar, you can buy used Yetis, not too pricey and very good on both Amazon and eBay. Yes. Granny, I was looking at the Yeti just the other day. It looked pretty good. It looked a little pricey. The one I looked at was like $200, which is like way beyond pale there. Granny says, mental note, when Spider watches, make sure I have my makeup on or Spider will be scared. Now, Granny, I have heard that for some people, putting on makeup is a community service. It keeps the world safe. And I got another thing coming in on Twitter. And it's from Gloria asking me if I'm streaming yet. Yes, Gloria, I'm streaming. Gloria, a friend of mine that contacts me, but she doesn't usually come in the chat room. Okay. Oops. And it's in. All right. Yeah. But Granny, as far as Yeti, I looked at both this like super expensive $200 one, and then they have the little condenser mic ball, and I may go with that, but we'll see. Spider-Man says, funny, Granny Monster's laughing. That's about my makeup joke, right? And Stellar says, to quote Steel Magnolias, there's no such thing as natural beauty. I'm with you there. I like Steel Magnolias for a reason. And Granny Monster says, PSA, cover girl, don't cover. Boy, so make sure you make up before you load up. Got it. Got it. And Spider-Man the Hero says, yes, you can use a Roku, a Roku on a smart TV, but there are some TVs that have Roku built in, and my TV is not a smart TV, so I just ordered the Roku stick and remote. Cool. Yeah, I've never just gotten into TV much. So I don't know all the ins and outs and the complexities of it. And Stellar says, we don't bite in the chat. She can join us. I know, right? And I keep telling her that, but I have for years. She wouldn't even call in on the radio show, but she would tweet me. So, oh wait. She might have done that a couple of times. Come to think of it. Gloria, if I just messed up, I'm sorry. Granny says, Yetis tend to last a long way. Snowball mics will last about 1 or better. Okay. Spider-Man the Hero says order. Okay. That'll work. And then I think I missed something. Oh, Stellar's saying, I'll have to ponder that, Spider-Man. And Spider-Man the Hero says, Gayle, just put on a Spider-Man mask on it, then it will be looking like looking in the mirror, LOL. That's funny. Granny Monster says, but honestly, Gayle, lavalier mic might be worth it for you for your travel videos. I've actually had 2 of those mics. The problem with those is they were both corded, and so on both of them, with the traveling and in and out and all that stuff, the cords went bad on them very quickly, and the wires inside broke. So I don't know, but yeah, I liked them, but they were I think they were 10-foot cords. Yeah, bummer. Oh, Stellar, I've looked at wireless mics, and I'm saving for one. So, but they were, the ones I wanted, or looked at rather, were by Rode. So, I didn't look at Blue Yeti, though. They might have something. Yeah, Stellar Piper says megabucks, I bet. Yeah, don't you know it. And you got to remember, my channel is demonetized until they can get it checked off. So, thank goodness for Amazon affiliates, right? And I could go on a long rant about YouTube and demonetizing, but I won't this time. We'll save that for another time. But they say, now I did hear that by the end of June, they hope to have everybody's channels reviewed. We'll see if that's true. Spider-Man the Hero says, Gayle, does your Lenovo have a built-in mic? I thought it did, but I couldn't get any sound out of it the other day when I was working on a video. So I'm going to check that some more. What finally had the sound is I have a Logitech camera, and that had a little has a little microphone with it. So I don't know if I've broken a wire on it or what's going on. It's really weird that it wouldn't work tonight, because I was using it earlier today for a voiceover and I had no problems. So, Stella Pipe says she thinks it does. Okay. We accidentally bought the same computer. So, I don't know. And Spider-Man says, do you see like 2 holes by the built-in camera on the top? I can't see my built-in camera right now because the leg for that I've got the little tripod on that I put my phone on, that's stuck on top of my computer. It's a strange little contraption. I can tell you that on my keyboard, I have a microphone dot or icon or whatever you want to call it on one of the function buttons. So I do see that. Okay, Stellar's saying yes, 2 holes. Okay. Amber's back. Hi, welcome back, Amber. And then Spider-Man says, then you have 1 built in. Okay. Well, that's good to know. And Amber and John Homestead Project says, thank you, Stellar. So we're glad you're back. But Amber, I'm not sure how long I'm going to be back because the low battery button keeps flashing at me on the phone. And Amber and John says, what did I miss? Oh, scroll up, honey. We have been talking about you since you left. No, we haven't. Don't worry. You really didn't lose that much, just me bitching about tech. Or fussing about tech. Fussing, I'll say fussing.